too short distance from me, so I couldn't really develop the full power of the kick. But I was practicing on that kick a lot, and it was landing on everybody and on the gym. And I was able to land it here, but unfortunately I wasn't able to come out with the KO as I wanted. But we still were able to come out with a nice win.
Obviously, in all of your fights, it's very kick heavy, but this fight in particular, it seems like almost every strike you threw was that high kick or kick to the body. Was this the game plan to just rely heavily on those kicks, or during the fight you just realized like he doesn't really have anything for this, I'm going to keep using this?
He was really calm and collected there. He wanted me to do the mistake first, and my coach did the job of keep on reminding me to not do the mistake. He wanted me to go in first, you know, so he drag me in so he could attack me over the top. But he wanted to attack me over the top of my jab, and he wanted to land that heavy right hand. He wasn't able to do that because I was able to completely stay in my distance.
I saw you bow to him at the end of the fight once the last bell rang, and then you guys hugged and spoke for a little bit. What did you guys tell each other?
You know, I always respect my opponent, so I told him, hey man, I think you have a really bright future on the UFC. I respect you, you're a warrior. God bless you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
And at media day, you made it known you made a lot of changes in your life for this camp. You said you were taking this camp very seriously. So like physically, how did you feel in there? And just did you feel you performed at your, like how you should have been performing all these years?
Wow, bro, like honestly, I feel way better than ever before, you know. Actually, if you like, you have to go and look at my resume. The UFC has a tendency of like always putting me into fighting like high elevation places. Denver, Salt Lake City, Mexico, and you know, main events. So this one being a three-round fight in sea level, wow, it was a gift.
Obviously, you said you were promised maybe a title shot. You wanted that in Guadalajara. How confident are you that you can get Volkanovski to go to Mexico to fight you?
Brother, Volkanovski has fight like all over around the world. He has a fight in Mexico. Guadalajara is not super high elevation. I think it makes sense for the UFC to bring a huge event, numbered event in Guadalajara. And I think Volkanovski will be able to like run it back, and I think we'll be happy to do that.
What did you make of the main event between Volkanovski and Diego?
Fuck man, I wish I could like tell you better. I was able to kind of look between interviews because I was doing an interview and I was like kind of looking, and I was just trying to put attention to the fight while I was doing the interviews. I will have to go on like really like look, but it looked like a really fun and interesting fight. Both of the guys that were doing like a good job. Obviously, Volkanovski got the better side of it, and it was able to come out to win.
Then just last one for me. You know, I have to ask. A lot of fans, you know, they want to see you fight Diego now after that press conference. So I'm curious, what's the issue there? And if you don't get Volkanovski, is a matchup with Diego in Mexico, is that the biggest fight, that maybe even bigger than a title fight at this point in the eyes of the fans?
Yeah, and the eyes of the fans, of course. But if you ask me, if you're in my position right now, the beef can stay aside for now. And the only thing that I'm looking for right now is fighting for that belt. What happened? I think when the moment comes, we'll talk more about it. But for now, I want to focus on that title fight, which is fighting against the current champ, Alexander Volkanovski, on a rematch. And I want to do that in Guadalajara.
Just one more to follow up on the Diego situation. You don't have to tell us exactly what the issue is, but is it a serious beef that has to be resolved at some point? Like you will have to fight him before the end of your career?
Yeah, I think it will have to happen at some point. You know, I actually talked to my friend, Marco Beltran, and I told him, I got you, bro. I got this one for you, alright? I'll make sure at some point, whenever I have the chance to fight him, I'll make sure I got it for you. You know, I didn't want to do, as you guys seen, like we were able to like take pictures together. I was able to play it cool for as long as I could keep it cool, you know. But the guy was trying to be respectful in the press conference, you know, like trying to like, oh, how many losses does he have? You know, like kind of like attacking me like that. But like, you know what? That's it.